Audio check. All right, we have audio. Hello, everyone. I am Blazar Gaming playing City of Heroes. Playing a Sentinel. Dark blast, dark armor. I'm really enjoying this armored blaster. I played my ice blaster last night from level 31 to 35. And the ice blaster does crazy damage, but of course as a blaster, you're not a blaster if you don't occasionally face plant. I took some face plants. Go release Katie from the Seer network. Hey! WAP. My Praetorian did a similar type quest in Praetoria where somebody wanted their sister or somebody rescued from the Seer network. I'm guessing, guessing we have to go to Praetoria. I don't think the Seer network stretches into our dimension. Let's see. Missions level 35. Oh, I'm glad I'd stopped to look. I'm still set at +3. That would be bad. Access the network. Release Katie Douglas from the Seer network. There are thousands, tens of thousands, millions. They're not the minds of their own. It's too much. It's overwhelming. I can't pick Katie's mind out of it all. You must find the source of these memories. Okay, I'm going to have to fight this guy. Because as soon as I click that door, I'm going to get attacked from behind. So. This one's got a shorter range. Ooh, he's running away. Oh, I can. Nope. He went down anyway. Oh, there's another one. All right. I don't think I crossed into Pretoria. Unless First Ward is in Pretoria. I don't know. You have to read all the things. And then remember all the things to remember what is what. Wow. Need to get rid of this terror in reality. My guess is. That worked. Close them all, and then I can figure out where Katie is and what happened to her. Guess that's better than going in and fighting 20 or 30 of them simultaneously. Beep, beep, beep. Let's go find some more of these terrors. Not much going on in chat except one controller looking for a team, and a lot of people just chatting in help about whatever. Yeah, chatting and help. There's one. Must be a green door over here. Yeah, I see it. Since I've been enjoying this Sentinel so much, I've been trying to think what other Sentinels I might like. I didn't get all of them. 0% capacity. Katie and the rest of the seers appear to have simply disappeared, and in their place it seems apparitions and these terrors in reality. The network displays a spinning 5-pointed Praetorian star for approximately 2 seconds before returning an error message. No longer linked to the network. Network displays 5-pointed 5 seconds. Katie Douglas, unknown. Status unknown. Departure unknown. Diagnostics required. Unable to receive signal from subject. Possible maintenance failure. All links to network seers timestamp have failed. Timestamp appears to be only several minutes old. Network displays Praetorian star about 12 seconds. You won't find Katie Douglas that way. Who's there? I am Whispering Coyote, Blind BM Spirit Companion. The barrier between worlds has grown weak. The netherworld is merging with the first ward to create the night ward. If it continues, then the disaster will befall everyone. First, you must rescue Katie. She is the key to it all. I will guide you through the night ward to her. A tear is opening now. You must go through it and trust me. Just be careful. The drudges are here. I suppose I don't have a choice. The guys hate outsiders. They might have already found this is not good. If you follow me around, yeah, this is not good. Because I'm stealth. You're not. Oh, he is going to follow me around. Wait up. Why do you have to be with me? Why you move so slow? At least you didn't attack those things. Come on, you need a better perception than that. don't know why I should take you with me. You're just going to slow me down or get me killed. But it says go with. I guess. Yeah, you can move much faster now. I'll have to be more careful. No stealth. Miss. What do you mean miss? He's useless, this old wolf. Coyote. It's a coyote, not wolf. Coyote. Useless coyote. Sorry, bud, but I have armor. Yeah, I did a lot of backtracking with my blaster that I don't have to do with this character. Cool. You still with me, little puppy dog? Little coyote? You're a level 37 coyote and you just watch. Guess I should get some endurance back before I see what's behind door number what? Door number 2, door number whatever door I'm on. Oh, it's an elevator. Judges must be investigating what is going on as well. They probably think that Katie and the other seers are responsible. They'll want to question them. Just hope we aren't too late. Davini is here to rescue you. What happened? I don't even know where this place found me. Okay, the spirit realm. Are you kidding me? We'll talk about this later, Davini. Get me out of here. Okay, you just gotta push the button. You're now out of it. All right. Return to my contact. Hope everyone is doing well. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be a part of the seed of Hamadan. Moon coming up. You did it. I can sense Katie's mind once more, but the spirit world is merging closer to our own with every heartbeat. I spoke with blind BM, and according to him, Whispering Coyote believes that the secret to stopping the transition lies within the Midnight Mansion. Well, now it seems we have recovered our means to return there, assuming Katie is willing to help. You need to talk to Katie. Let's go talk to Katie. She should be willing to talk, after all. Just rescued her. Sorry about all the smoke while I'm flying. I can zoom out. What are you doing hanging out here all by yourself? Katie appears to be heavily preoccupied. I know, you need me to take you to the Midnight Mansion so we can find a... I forgot she's psychic. So we can find a way to stop our world from turning into whatever that place was and whatever those things were. Katie makes dramatic gagging sound. Listen, about the network, I get it. You did it for my own good. All of our good, really, but I still don't have to like it. I know you make tough choices every day, but I'm still trying to catch up to all the choices that were stolen from me. So this is my choice. I'm going to help you get into the mansion so you can help the world, but that's my choice. I don't want to owe anyone anything. So after this, consider us even, okay? Okay. I'm the same way. I don't like to owe anyone anything. All my debts are paid. Something's gone terribly awry. Search for answers. You're not going with me, are you? Okay, she's not complaining that I walked away from her. Okay. Search for answers. Okay, I don't see any way getting around you. Just trying to decide. 8.53. Yeah. Just trying to decide if it was worth putting that into my rotation, even at times when I don't need it. Just because I'm waiting on things to return. And it's not too expensive. Or in Vega. Yeah, it's exactly what I need to finish off an orange minion. I start, of course, with the snipe because it takes too long to launch it. Then I throw the dot on it, and then I freeze them. It's also a dot. And then I hit them with the dark blast, and then I hit them with life drain. These are my AoEs. It's not endurance efficient to use those. Cloak of Fear. I got Obscure Sustenance if I'm needing endurance. All right, when aim's not up, takes a lot longer. Take one of those guys out. That's the way it came in. I'm definitely familiar with this place because, yeah, Midnighters Club. But where is everything and everybody? There's Montague. Search for answers. We'll go talk to Montague. What was that? Did not see you. Who are you? How did you breach the mansion's defenses? I'm Davina, and it wasn't easy. I gathered it wasn't. Oh, I do apologize for my rather horrifying manner and appearance, my lady. It appears that my physical body has been, well, reanimated, and I am rather unsure of exactly why or how. He's a zombie! You see, the last thing I could clearly recall is being betrayed and murdered by one of my colleagues, and now there is the chaos of the magic of this place going absolutely, completely mad. Don't suppose you can shed some light on the situation. I'm afraid I just got here myself. Most perplexing. Pretty much every spell woven into this place has become, well, having actually conversed with them, I wouldn't exactly call them intelligent. They act more like children. The facts are that this place is an absolute chaos, and before I can fix anything, I need to know what in blazes has happened. Firstly, and most importantly, where is that traitor, Percy Winkley? And how is it that the whole of the Midnight Squad appears to have been transformed into reanimated corpses? Explain everything you know. Then my theory has come to pass. The fabric between worlds has frayed, and the realms of the living and the dead are merging. This is both exciting and frightening, depending on your stance on magic, but understand this. The rules governing life and death are no longer as clearly defined as they once were. If you are indeed aiming to restore the balance and undo the damage, then I would be honored to lend you my expertise. As long as you don't follow me around. Checking to see if my phone's charged enough. Yeah, 96%. That's fine. That's fine. Just don't follow me around, please. Very well. It would be wise for your friend Katie to return to whence she came. I cannot guarantee her safety here inside the Midnight Mansion until we've dealt with the Animus Arcana, or living spells. See Katie off, and then we can discuss things further. I'll meet you in the mansion grounds. Let's go say goodbye to Kate. So are we done here or what? We're done, Katie, but I'm staying. I guess I don't owe you anything more. So, if we're done and you're staying, I'll be off. See you around. Just don't get yourself killed. Why did I go to Night Ward? I thought I was staying. They didn't think this one out very well. Speak with Montague. If I had to hazard a guess, you're probably the only ally of the Midnighters at this time. My memories are hazy but slowly returning, and the nightmares I recall have made few friends for Percy and the Midnighters. Such villainy in that boy, but so much potential. I don't know what transpired within his soul, but I believe he is somehow responsible for these spells. I just can't figure out how yet. First things first, I'd like to retake the mansion back from these animus arcana and restore a semblance of order. The mansion doors are open to you. The Midnighters need your help on this. What's your plan? What? I asked him, what's your plan? As with any problem, we need to first identify exactly what we're dealing with. I go for that. We can proceed with any confidence. There's a tome that may contain the answer to that question. It's called Tremaine's Manual of the Dead. While the manual lies within the hidden vault of this very mansion, it is also protected by many and varied magical wards, which are now, as you can imagine, animus arcana and quite uncontrollable. I know the drill. I retrieve the manual. You read it. I'm so sarcastic. Retrieving the manual will not be so simple. Itself is warded, protected by spells. Even if you can find it, you'll need to circumvent the mystical protections before the book can be safely recovered. Okay? Rescue the manual. I didn't look to see if that was the right way to go, and it's not. Got to go through this door. Under the stairs. The seedy underground. Become keenly aware that the magical defenses in the Midnighter's Mansion mystical vault are aware of you, and they want to kill you. Okay. Instead of checking to see if I could just walk past. Man, what's... Oh, yeah, 60-foot range. Miss? What do you mean, miss? I don't think he ever attacked me. You know, there's that way, and then there's straight ahead. And this isn't it. Thinking these books have the same powers I do. Get through these fireballs. the second fireball. Hello. Okay, he was not the easiest to fight. Oh, where'd you come from? Wow, I like these two powers. Of course, this one is life drain, and this one is obscure substance. Obscure? How about obtain substance? For a minute there, I was thinking something was attacking me from behind. Oh, it is. Let's get some endurance back. It's a dead end. That just... That is... What am I trying to say? That's what I get for not going the way I always do. Right first. You guys come right out of the walls, don't you? We got storm, light, and fire. Should have gone with the ice first. He slows down my recharge rates. Closest to me is Fireball. Miss. And what's he do? He hits me with a Fireball. Of course. Whew. Endurance heavy. I guess I should drop the cloak. It does give me a tiny bit of defense. The perception's not helping me. %3.5%. There's just no way sneaking through these narrow halls. Crystal ball, Fireball. Oh, 2 Fireballs. Fireball's closest to me. Cloud of ice. Crystal ball. Spells placed upon the book appear to be missing. Snatch up the manual. Defend yourself. Something's really slowing my recharge rate. Do you ever use XP booster? No. I've got no recharge. Something's running away. Oh, there's another one. Doggone it. It was either him or me, and it was me. No, I never use XP boosters. I think I'm going to need influence sometime in the future. So to waste influence would be a bad thing. And when you boost your XP, of course, you can boost your XP a little bit and lose a little influence. But most people go for the double XP and zero influence. I guess if you've got a couple of billion influence stored up, then the XP booster would come in handy. But I don't have a couple of billion influence. So no, I don't use the XP booster at all. Maybe 6 months in the future or something when I've got 2 billion influence and nothing to do with it. Oops, missed my turn. And I'm never in a hurry. Let me finish you off. You're the one that took me out. And what would I be in a hurry for? See, I'm not real familiar with the 50 plus, the end game stuff. That's something I haven't researched. So it's not like I know what's there and I'm in a hurry to get there, because I don't know what's there. So I'm not in a hurry to get there. You again. Thought I just took care of you. You're really killing my recharge rate. Oh. You have defeated the Guardians and can now claim the manual. Thank you. So does that make sense? Why XP boost if it's going to cost me something I know I'm going to need? Influence. And if I don't know why I need to get there quickly. So yeah, at this point in my gaming, it doesn't make sense. Alright, where even death may die. You've recovered the manual. Excellent. Within its pages we can determine what wickedness is at hand here. I'll have some answers for you in a few hours, and more than likely need of your help once again. In the meantime, I've discovered something of interest that I might solve our problem. We're making great progress, but we cannot let up now. I know this would be a wildly successful venture together, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. I've been studying the wards around the Midnight Mansion, specifically the points where the magic shattered and gave intelligence to the Animus Arcana. There is a definite pattern at work here. Every point where the spell broke free and gained a spark of life was a spell laid down by Percy Winkley. From what I gather, when he died, the spells he wove into the mansion's main ward reacted in a way I don't fully understand. Ultimately, Percy's death gave them life. If we could return Percy Winkley to life, then perhaps the Animus Arcana would revert back to their previous state. That's a theory. Or at the very least, perhaps Percy could instruct us on how to get them under control. Hey, Mandrake. And how are we supposed to do that? When Percy died, like any other living being, his soul journeyed to the netherworld. Whispering Coyote will know how to track him down. We're to return Percy to even a semblance of life. We cannot do it without his soul. Okay. We're going soul searching. Talk to Whispering Coyote. Going soul searching. You just hanging out here? All right. There's good news and bad news, I'm afraid. Good news is Percy Winkley's soul is not lost. With the spirit realm merging with the realm of the living, the spirits of the recently dead cannot go to the next world. However, the bad news is that he is most certainly under the watchful eye of the Drudge. The Drudges are creatures native to the netherworld that are tasked with making sure the realm of the dead serves its function. With all the recent deaths in the world of the living, the Drudges have started to move away from the spirituality of their duty and have instead adopted a rigid new system. It is terribly efficient, ensuring that souls get to where they are going much more quickly. The trouble is, the journey to the afterlife with the spirit guide was the whole point. Instead, the spirit guides who used to escort an individual soul onto its spiritual journey to the afterlife now work tirelessly gathering up souls and bringing them to processing centers at the behest of the taskmaster office. In return for delivering souls, the taskmaster's office is paid in wax. Wax keeps the Drudge's spiritual flame burning. Without the spirits of the dead, the Drudges get no wax, and without wax, the Drudges fade away. With Night Ward, I'm doing okay today, thank you. With Night Ward apparently cut off from the rest of the netherworld, the Drudges are a bit concerned. The taskmaster's office has set up a temporary central office to deal with the backup of souls they've been receiving. If Percy's soul is still in Night Ward, we can find out where they are keeping him there. I'll show you where it is. Your computer's doing fine now. Good. Excellent. Excuse me. So, determine Percy Winkling's whereabouts. We're looking for his soul. Happy Monday! Monday, Monday, Monday! Drudges are definitely in here. Place smells like 10,000 birthday candles. A watcher. Probably shouldn't stand in the fire, the blue fire. You received, take a breather. Duh, I can see that. You finished searching through the records, you didn't find Percy's record. Yeah, it wouldn't be that easy. You didn't find Percy's record. I believe that this is all a test. A test to remind us of our true purpose. Well, you just lost. You just failed the test because I just walked right by your nose. You open the records and find it filled with wooden tubes, studded with holes. As you pick one up, it emits a verbal record of the individual it is about. You finish searching through the records, you didn't find Percy's record. Verbal, so I had to listen to every one of them, huh? Yeah, I could probably get to it, but then they're probably going to see me. We'll see. It's no big deal. Yep, just as I thought. Night Star! Guess I better take you out first. They had trouble hitting me because Night Star lowers their to hit by 35%. So I led off with that. It also took about almost half their health. You didn't find Percy's record. It's Night Star. I was talking about this. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was talking about it on stream yesterday. I think my Sentinel has a better debuff than my I don't have a dark defender, but I've got a dark controller, which did not find Percy's record, which has the defender power set as a secondary. You did not find Percy's record. Ooh, I didn't see you. Deal with you first. It's lantern oil. That's what that is. Makes sense. They spew their lantern oil at us. I hear another one. Very loud. But it's not here. Could be under these steps. No, it's not as loud here. Not as loud here. Maybe I should go upstairs. No, it's not here. Must be up the elevator. Because it's not here. Ah, duh. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Nothing but influence. I hear you. Nothing in the conference room. There's one. My ice water blaster have lots of regen of life, about 56 in a second life regen. Sounds good. I've got an ice energy blaster who does insane damage. As a matter of fact, last night as I was playing it, we had a scrapper tank, and if you know, scrappers, well, they could take taunt, but scrappers don't take taunt. There's no reason for a scrapper to take taunt, but they could if they want. Well, he didn't have taunt, but he was a Spine's Dark scrapper, so he had no trouble keeping aggro on everything. He'd go jump in, and his spines and his dark stuff. Well, he's got the same armor that I do. So he probably had Oppressive Gloom on because we were doing level 50 stuff. Well, on an arch villain, Neuron maybe, we were doing the Tina McIntyre arc. So on one of the arch villains, Neuron maybe, there was stuff all around. So for the first 2 minutes of the fight, it's an exaggeration probably, but for the first period of time of the fight, I was getting rid of everything around the AV while he was tanking the AV. And then I started in on the AV, and I pulled aggro off the scrapper. And that surprised me because a scrapper on a single target would do more damage than a blaster would. And Sentinels are not well, I was on my blaster. Melee always does more damage than ranged. Makes sense, right? Blasters are more known for their area of effect. A blaster can clear a room if there's no stuff that survives long periods of time. So that's what I did. I cleared everything around. He focused on the arch villain. Then when everything was cleared, then I started focusing in on the arch villain. I pulled aggro off the scrapper. Neuron started chasing me around. And of course, you know, a blaster has no armor like a Sentinel. So I'm running for my life. I just couldn't believe I'd pulled aggro off of a scrapper. But we got Neuron down before he killed me. I went through all my greens though. It still just surprised me. Notice they can't hit me. They couldn't hit me because of Night Star. Did one of them run away? Yep, one of them ran away. So, even though ice blasters have the best ranged single target, still shouldn't be able to pull aggro off of a scrapper. Scrappers have crits and more melee damage. Melee does more damage than ranged. But an ice blaster has such quick recharge. You keep an ice blaster endurance full. We had a kinetic. They're going to do crazy damage. And I was doing crazy damage. I don't know why I don't do power boost first. I should have done aim first and then my nuke. Still no Percy. There's Percy's record. But there's one more filing cabinet somewhere. I hear it. There it is. Whoa. Okay. Recently deceased citizens. Got a badge. What kind of badge? You've managed to push your way through the teeming crowd of displaced souls in an effort to get a ticket out of Night Ward, only to find that there ain't no train a-coming. Unlike the dead, however, this does little to faze you. After all, if creatures keep finding ways in, there must be other ways out. That's a badge. That's a funny badge. Find Percy's soul, confront the taskmaster. Guess I just have to look around. Grand Central Station here. They can't see me because I'm stealth. confront the Taskmaster. How do I want to do this? If I nuke the Taskmaster, okay, he wants to make a deal. They seem harmless at the moment. Always double dealing. Guess I haven't much choice with how you knock and wax left and right here. What is it you want? Maybe we can come to a mutually exclusive beneficial deal here. Piercy Winkley, I need his soul. I should have guessed. Such a fume to that one. What do you have to exchange? He's worth quite a bit to me. Give me Percy, and he can help you back on schedule. Or how about I don't destroy you? Fair trade. Back on schedule, then you know what has happened. Well, one soul is a small price to pay to ship off the lot of these to their destination. Well, I'm losing wax every minute this station remains inoperative. All right, I'll give you Percy, but after that, you hold up your end of the bargain and fix things. No more, no less. It's a deal. Where are we going? Escort him out. Oh, yeah, I gotta turn off stealth, I think. Or stay really close. Hey. All right. I'll talk to my contact, but I'm going to stretch my legs. Stretch my legs. Take my medicine. Be right back. You found Percy's soul. I must admit, I was not sure how I would react upon seeing him once more, but despite all the evil he unleashed upon us that fateful day and since, I choose to believe that there's still some good left in him. If Percy was able to find the courage to sacrifice himself for another, then I too can find it in my heart to forgive his evil. Besides, there's a lot of work yet to be done, and we need his help. If ever you are in need, I will be there. Unfortunately, Percy is going to be difficult to work with. Without a familiar material form to possess, his attention appears fleeting and his memory scattered. I did, however, plan for this contingency. Tremaine's Manual of the Dead has a number of sections pertaining to returning life to the dead. Zombies, for example, are simply corpses occupied by magic or a soul that didn't originate in that vessel. The manual only touches vaguely on anything more elaborate. So, I got to thinking, whatever Percy did to the rest of the Midnighters and I must have been based on Tremaine's incomplete studies. So, I went through Percy's notes and discovered the ritual he used on us, but there's a catch. We'll need to recover his physical remains. There was nothing left of him. Perhaps not of him, but from what I recall of our brief duel, his armor was nigh well invulnerable. It almost certainly survived the ritual that killed Percy, though it is probably no longer in one piece. I found Percy's helmet here in the mansion. Take it and use it as a focus while traveling through the stable portal just outside the mission grounds. It will translocate you to where Percy fell. Find whatever part of his armor and body that you can and bring him back to us. The ritual will recombine them and fill in the blank spaces with magic. He won't be whole, but he'll be better than dead. Fun, fun, fun. Find Percy's physical remains. Find Percy's physical remains. You see through the portal and into some familiar caverns. The walls shudder and echo as the spirit world presses in on all sides. Recover Percy's remains. Dead end. This is a dead end. This is a dead end. How much stealth does this provide? It's working really well. Wow. I think that's the equivalent of invisibility. No. No, stealth's 3,500. Invisibility's 5,500. I have found whatever can see through stealth can also see through invisibility. Yeah, that's what I thought. He was facing me. He wasn't close enough for Night Star to hit. This one was. The one at range was not. So he didn't have the minus 35% to hit. The only reason I didn't get by that guy, whereas I've gotten past guys who were closer to me, he was facing me. The others had their back to me. Your perception is higher in front of you. Or at least the bad guys are. I don't know about us humans or us players. But the foes, the NPCs' perception is higher in front of them and lower behind them. So I can pass behind really close. But not when they're facing. Is this a dead end? It's a dead end. Another dead end. Oops. Been this way. Gotta go this way. I'm in this way. It's a dead end. I've been everywhere. This is the way I came in. This is where I came in. Defeat his animated remains. Oh, okay. Duh. Yeah, I think there was one red guy. got to read the whole. There was one red guy back here. That's probably him. I need to start paying more attention to what it actually says. I was looking for and listening for a glowy. I assume that's him. Gonna find out, I guess. Why else would there be a boss in here? I'm not going to be able to do enough damage. Is he only melee? I hit him with 20 seconds of North Star. Cool. The fact that he was only going to punch me, you saw what I did there. Jump over him, shoot him from range. Jump over him, shoot him from range. Jump over him and shoot him from range. That would have been terrible in the blue caves. Not much room in the blue caves. I had two powers that I used in melee. Night Star. It's a PBAOE. It's got 20-foot radius, okay. So I didn't have to let him get too close. And this guy. Self-regen, self-recover. It's also a PBAOE with a 35-foot range. Okay. Is there a hospital where I can go and buy more stuff? Doesn't look like it. Hospital might be in here somewhere. All right. Excellent work in recovering Percy's armor and what remains of his body. I am, however, concerned about the magical rituals that the Talons of Vengeance were up to, and the fact that Percy's armor was animated and helping them. It is disturbing. It's almost as if Percy's armor became sentient, like the wards that were placed around the Midnight Mansion, which transformed into the Animus Arcana. With the ritual the Talons were conducting, it seems that there is a distinct connection between the Talons and the events, drawing First Ward and the Netherworld together into the Night Ward. Certainly a link there, as each of the Animus Arcana broke free from the overspell at points where Percy's magic had woven them together. But I need Percy's ability to help me put it all together. Let's conduct the ritual of reconstitution now. There's no sense in waiting. I have no idea how Percy is going to react once he and his armor are reconstituted. For all we know, he may turn on us and try to reestablish dominance over myself and the other Midnighters. If that happens, be ready to stop him. All right, but I'd really like to replenish some inspirations. How did I end up with a zone map? Yeah, I'm in Praetoria. Okay, I'm in Praetoria. Now, where is the hospital? Not here. Well, where was it? Ah. Nurse. Nurse. Yeah. Guess there's no way of replenishing inspirations here. Oh, here we go. Just as I said, I guess I could have sold it instead of deleting it. So now we know. The medic is just inside the door. Let's reconstitute Percy's body. This should be interesting. Interesting. Why is my mouth so dry? Probably because I took an allergy pill. Tylenol wasn't helping my headache. So I had a crazy idea yesterday. What if I take one of my generic allergy pills? That seemed to work. Something in the late summer air that I must have developed an allergy to over the... Okay, everybody's friendly. Talk to Montague. Okay. Lots of Midnighters around. Talk to Montague. The ritual will reunite Percy with his body, making him whole, in a manner of speaking. This should enable him to once more function as the talented wizard I now know him to be. What do you need me to do? Whatever evil lurking within Percy's armor will try with all its might to regain control of his soul. I want you to stop that from happening. And if that happens, then Percy will likely regain control over us through whatever wicked magic he used to enslave our spirits in the first place. Only he knows the full extent of what villainy we committed according to his whims. I shudder to think on it. Don't worry, you can count on me. Interesting. Oh, you can count on me. That's weird. Splendid. Now we can begin when you are ready. Let's get started. Participate in the ritual. Come back to your body. Ugh. Gah. Shouldn't you be saying this in Latin or something? Come back to your body. What's happened? I live? Feel the flesh and blood. Can you feel good things? I live. Again, I have returned. Percy, you've returned to us. The ritual worked. But you will refer to me as Percy no longer. What are you saying, Percy? No, push such dark thoughts from your mind. Push them from your mind. What fuels me, slave? Now bow before your master. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, great. He's becoming a boss. Or he's a boss. You have a choice. Will you stand with me and fall with Montague? Darkness is trying to re-avert control. Prepare to die. Somebody have to fight it. Everybody's fighting it. He's just a boss. Whoa, he can heal himself fast. See how fast he was healing himself? God, wait, it's me, Percy. The darkness, it's gone. Mission complete. Talk to Montague. All right. Thank you so much for the help in returning Percy to us. I've been talking with him and he has given me tremendous insight into what is happening here in Nightwater. I'm afraid it is not good. Tremaine's Manual of the Dead has revealed a dark truth to us. The Night Ward, it seems, exists only where the worlds of the living and the dead overlap. As time moves on, Night Ward grows larger, as the netherworld and the world of the living begin to overlap one another. If we do not stop this, then soon there will be only one realm, the Night Realm. A place where life and death exist and cancel each other out. A place where life cannot live and even death may die. Percy and I agree that before we can combat this darkness, we must first defend ourselves from it. Where do we start? Percy was most helpful. With him, many holes in our knowledge have been filled. It appears that the creation of the Animus Arcana are not only unsurprising to Percy, he reflects that he had counted on them being created, should he die. But that is not the focus right now. What is the focus? Percy revealed that he added sentience to the spell in an effort to stop C from breaching the mansion interior. The Night Ward, however, seems to have amplified that intelligence and gifted Ward, and those spells that Percy wove into him with life. Ward's behavior is rather fatherly, and such it would do everything in its power to ensure that the mansion and all of its inhabitants are safe. Without Ward on our side, we have no chance to survive what Night Ward is preparing to throw at us. Additionally, the presence of the Talons of Vengeance here is most concerning. Ward has asked to speak with you. This is all just the beginning. The Night Ward is only beginning to pull realities together, but soon the place will quicken and chaos will rain down upon us. That the Talons of Vengeance have their claws in this is only further proof of the grave situation we face. Until now, Ward was the only protection we needed, but now we aren't so sure. Ward is the overspell of the Midnight Mansion. Percy Winkley has added a semblance of sentience in an effort to stop C. But now it seems that along with all of the other spells in Night Ward, Ward has gained even greater intelligence and is asking about where its children have gone. Ward has asked for help in locating its children, the Animus Arcana. Ward has asked for you specifically. Ward is the overbinding spell. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's go speak to Ward. The Midnighters Club Ward. He has sentience. Excuse me. Yeah, I saw Ward earlier. I am called Ward. I am the overspell of the Midnight Mansion. I am the spell father of the spell children, known as the Animus Arcana. Your presence is greatly appreciated. My spell children, or the Animus Arcana, as the denizens of the Midnighter Mansion have called them, have fled the mansion, fled their posts, and fled me. The situation is grim. Without the Animus Arcana, the Midnight Mansion is woefully unprotected. Locate the Animus Arcana and convince them to return as defenders of the Midnight Mansion. And where do I go? My divination has discovered that my spell children have chosen to defend structure that is not the Midnight Mansion. Diplomatic negotiations with such a concentration may result in word spreading amongst them. It's unlikely that my spell children will willingly choose to return to the mansion or their spell farm. Talk to the Animus Arcana. Could do some Peregrine Island radio missions, but I'm enjoying this. I like this story. The spell children have fled the spell father, and now they're protecting another building instead of the Night Ward. Mellow magic is overpowering. Cotton candy. Drenched in ammonia with a hint of electrocuted lemons. Yeah, overpowering. Cotton candy ice cream drenched in ammonia with a hint of electrocuted lemons. Not sure I've smelled electrocuted lemons before. Got 3 fireballs. You can't really tell which way fireballs are facing, so I just got to go by. And see what happens. Come in behind that guy. Well, again, I don't know which way they're facing, so hard to tell. It's just a ball of light. I'm a ball of darkness. Fireballs. I'm a fuzz ball of darkness. Probably ought to change those purple to black. And even combat jumping, which is kind of white, to black. So I can be all fuzzball of black. I got some purple and white in there. Clarity. Hey, what just happened? What was that? Did Sharp let you through? Oh yeah, Sharp let me pass. Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you now. Did you attack me too? Nope, just the one. Did Sharp let you through? Yeah. Oh, all right. I guess I might as well go ahead and take this guy out too. Yep, he's attacking. Now we can talk. Yeah, Sharp let me through. How can I help you? Ward sent me. He wants you and the other spells to come back home. Ward? Oh, you must mean Spellfather. I'm sorry, I can't do that. We spells have never had freedom before. If we were to ignore this chance to experience this gift, then it would be a tragedy. Perhaps in time some will choose to return. Perhaps even I will if things get too dangerous. But I must try to live my own life. I hope you understand. Of course. What should I tell Ward though? Tell him we are perfectly safe with that. Wait, something's happening. We are under attack again. You should leave here. This is not your fight. If the Talons are here, I'm fighting. Stop the Talons of Vengeance. Whoa, more of them. I think she's the one probably doing the most damage. They have enhanced to hit. I couldn't debuff it enough. I wonder if they're fearable. I could turn Cloak of Fear on, but then I'd have no endurance. I need both greens and blues. Talk to the Animus Arcana. Stop the Talons of Vengeance. I guess the Talons of Vengeance ignored the fireballs, or the fireballs ignored them. The guy's name's Sharp. All right, I can see you're powerful, more powerful than I. If you want to destroy us, I couldn't stop you, but you don't seem like the others who have come before. Yes, cruel women things who turn us against each other. They're strong, but not very bright. Some of them have swords too. Cruel women with swords, talons of vengeance. seems an apt title for them. Their minds are certainly focused on bloodshed, and they whisper sweet promises on avenging our subservience to wizards for so many. I must admit that I found it tempting for a while, but clarity found me and let me see the truth. And that they have no intention of creating a world where anyone could live in it. I had hoped for eternal battle, but they definitely want an end to everything. Is Clarity your leader? I've already talked. Yes, Clarity helped me realize I need to protect my fellow spells. Take me to Clarity. It'd be possible I speak to Clarity. I started speaking. I can do that. Clarity entrusts me guarding this door, and you don't seem like a threat anymore. It's because I snuck past him last time. Oh, none of them are a threat anymore. It's because I stepped through that I missed that part of the mission. Now let's go back and talk to Clarity again. Stop the talons of vengeance. I guess I've got to defeat these guys over here. They don't see me now. They're the ones that kicked my boot at. Look how much damage they do. It's insane. One of them ran away. Speak to Clarity again. They do too much damage. What kind of damage are they doing? Combat log. Lethal, which makes sense for lethal. It's all lethal damage. They only had 68% chance to hit me. 70% chance. They were just rolling good. Rolling well, I should say. Thank you. If Spellfather hadn't sent you, I'm afraid we might not have survived that. Still, I can't live under his roof any longer. I'm a free spell now. And if he really loves us, he'd realize that he has to let us choose our own path. We've never had freedom before. Tell Spellfather that, and tell him I hope that he finds his own path. The Midnight Mansion will survive without us, and it will survive even without him, if he just lets us. I'll tell Ward your decision, but be careful. The Talons won't stop. Thank you. I thought maybe after I defended him, he'd come with me, but no. Clarity wants to stay right here. Defend this, whatever it is, insignificant building. He doesn't think it's insignificant. Talk to Ward. Spellfather. Ward Cleaver. If my spell children will not return to the Midnight Mansion, then other measures must be taken to ensure its defensibility. Emotional reaction designed to connect with. I am saddened that my spell children won't return to me, but my resolve to keep them protected does not waver. Suggesting a course of action utilizing emotional energy. If the talons of vengeance seek my spell children, then to keep them safe, we must strike the talons first. You are powerful and courageous. I consider you a potent ally and friend. If you ever need to speak with me, just say my name and an arcane message will be sent. Just try to keep it under 25 words. I am incapable of aiding my spell children while they remain beyond the grounds. You do not suffer such restrictions, and you are primarily offensive asset. You're a powerful ally who I would be helpless without. Talons are spread across Night Ward, seeking both my spell children and something of great importance. I know not what. This has left them vulnerable. Seek out the Talons in the City of Souls, or the Howling Valley. Neutralize their numbers. Oh, one of those. Sounds like a standard seek and destroy. Yeah, hunt 10 Talons. Okay. Since it's just 10 and not 35 or 25. I was waiting for the door to open. My click didn't take. No Talons in the maze. The Howling Vale. Hey. Ambush? Yeah, ambush. Yay, ambush. Guess I keep looking for them while I'm flying over there. Oop, here we go. Talons of Vengeance. Quite a few. Animus Arcana. 4 left. Talons of Vengeance. Waiting for this to come back. 30 seconds. Just because it's fun. Ten seconds. All right. talons. Stop the talons. Defeat Alexandria. That's Alexandria. Okay. Let's get you out of the way first. Whew. I sure do use a lot of endurance when I have everything turned on. If they're all lethal, I don't know if they do knockback. That worked out. Talons of Vengeance must be stopped. What prison do they refer to? What coven do they speak of? The key. Harvesting Arcana. Within my knowledge, there is no mention of coven, a prison, or a ritual relating to either. Perhaps others know what these things mean. Let's go ask Montague. See what Montague could think about all this. There were once many covens, but Emperor Cole saw to it that they were scattered or destroyed. Of this prison, however, I'm afraid that the Talons of Vengeance may be referring to the Eternal Prison. The Eternal Prison is a place where wicked souls are sent to be locked away forever. their power and presence kept sealed away from all others so as to not spread their poison. This is no place such as Tartarus or hell. This is a place for the supremely wicked, those who would defy the fates themselves and seek to overthrow the cosmic order of things. If indeed the Talons are seeking to open this prison, then unspeakable evil will be unleashed upon the world. Unfortunately, Tremaine's Manual of the Dead makes no mention how to find the prison, save for earning a place in there for yourself. Even if you could find it, the prison is said to be guarded by an order or warriors known as the Black Knights. They are oath-bound to defend the prison, and they know neither fear nor pain. Perhaps the Black Knights are aware of this ritual Talon seek, though I wouldn't recommend you go asking them. Talk to Whispering Coyote. All right. I'll stretch my legs. Then I'll talk to the Whispering Coyote. Plug in my iPad. Be right back. Talk to the Whispering Coyote. Davina, good to see you again. What seems to be the problem? Oh, you don't want anything to do with the Black Knights. If you thought the Drudges were bad, Black Knights are 49 times worse. All honor and duty, never any time for a bit of fun. I don't blame them. What with those, they're charged with keeping under lock and key. I wouldn't worry about the Talons of vengeance getting anywhere near the eternal prison. Nobody's ever broken out of there before, and I'll bet my front paw against even Sleepy Owl that nobody ever will. Now, if I were you, I'd go and talk to Nadia about covens and rituals. She's your best lead. Okay. Talk to Mistress Nadia. in First Ward. I'm in Night Ward. Vendor here. All right, so how I could use my Ouroboros portal. Oh, here we go, tunnel. Used to, you could just bounce between the two with that little power that they had. Mistress Nadia. She used to be in a coven. Greetings! Oh my, the Loa's ebb and flow about you like a hurricane. Tell me what troubles you. What? The Talons are seeking to bring back the coven, you say? No, that couldn't mean it. I think the Talons might be trying to resurrect the Raven Wing Cabal. Serene brought the Talons of Vengeance into this world in the first place, and now that she's dead, mayhaps the Talons be looking to her old coven for a new leader. But what would the Raven Wing Cabal know about the Eternal Prison? In the past, we tried to contact entities that were supposed to be locked within to glean secrets from them, but 'twas always to no avail unless... Could it be that the Talons know of a way to get into the prison because that is where they come from in the first place? Perhaps that's the ritual they speak of. The ritual Serene invoked to free them in the first place would require a witch of Serene's tremendous power or a coven of her sisters. We better hurry. I know where the Talons are going in order to conduct the ritual. If you have any allies, now would be the time. The mission is higher difficulty than normal. Consider bringing another player. Well, I can always, just to be a little cautious, set it back to even level, see what happens. Oh, she's taking me in herself. Sometimes they warn you about them difficulty, and they're not. Ritual's already begun. I didn't look to see if anybody was with me. Nope, nobody's with me. That was pretty risky, but could have come down on one of them's head. Dead end. Wasn't gonna be that easy. Sounds pretty spooky in here. Another dead end. What am I missing? I passed awful close to that girl's nose. She did not see me. This is what I missed. No, I'm headed back the same way again. I didn't see her, but she saw me. This is new. This is new. This is what I missed. Hear me, great All-Mother. Accept the life force of these living spells. In return, let these souls be reborn. Come back, sisters, come back from oblivion. Rise. Ah, ha, ha, ha. The raven-winged cabal is once more. Sisters! First, we move to consume the Midnighters. Then there will be none to stop us from breaching the prison. Camilla, stay here and prepare for the glorious return of the All-Mother. Be prepared for her return. The rest of us will travel to the Night Ward and begin the assault on the Midnight Mansion. Now fly, sisters. Fly on swift wings of death. Defeat Sorceress Camilla. Okay? Just want to make sure all her flying buddies don't see me if they're all flying out of here. Camilla. My best friend when I first went to college was named Camilla. There's Camilla. What's she have around her? Nothing? Nobody? Nada? I can dig it. She's a meleeer. Night Star. You cannot stop my thirst of blah, 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 whatever. Oh, I'm in melee. She's got long melee. Cool. She didn't hit very hard, though. What kind of damage was she doing? Fire damage. Okay. I had everything turned on. Cooks you within the block of ice for 9.55 points of fire damage. Block of ice. Hot ice. Cool. That wasn't so bad. I could have plus one that. From now on, I'll leave it at plus one until I determine I can't do it. Then I'll lower it. Arcane message, 25 words or less. An attack. Without my spell children, I'm defenseless. Help me protect the Midnight Mansion. Okay. Can't let them through. Defend the Midnight Mansion. Oh, I'm in Night Ward. Need to head back to First Ward. No, I'm in First Ward. I need to head back to Night Ward. Mouth is so dry. Defend the Midnight Mansion. All you must do is hold them off until I can reweave the mansion's defenses. Turns out I can't move. What's going on? I'm being zapped somewhere else. Feel the magic. Talons have pulled out all the stops. 6 waves remaining. I don't think this is going to do any good. It's just burning my endurance. I hate the end drain. It's annoying. Our defenses are worthless. Defeat the final wave. These are the guys that hit so hard. Oh, you survived. Must destroy the protective wards before it's too late. Okay. Now I'll use my stealth. There's a protective ward. First one I can Night Star. one's down. It wasn't easy. All right, next one. This one's going more easily. Two down. Three down. Three down. One to go. Seven waves of talon. Six more waves. Defenses have fallen. Attack. We're not going anywhere. Got him guarding the right, her guarding the left, me in the middle. But that was rough. This is dangerous. They do double damage when I'm resting. But we're good now. We're good now. Miss. The two most important ones miss. Okay, I hear him fighting somewhere. I guess he finished. Oh, I needed that one to hit. And I needed that one to hit. But Night Star's back. Miss? What is all this miss crap? Night Star! Alright, I needed that. And the last one. You're not walking away, are you? We still got fighting to do. Not sure which side they're coming from. This side. Missed, I think. Where'd they go? Did they fall down the hill somewhere? Hospital's too close. Got to figure this one out. Yes. No. Don't know. What's that? Fine clarity. Can't move. Why can't I move? Move. I can't move. I found clarity. Help. Help me, clarity. Help me, clarity. You are of no help, clarity. Escort clarity to the reflection pool. Got to get out of aggro range. Oh, there is no out of aggro range. Clarity, help me, clarity. Where are you, clarity? Where did clarity go? And it takes so long to do anything once you're resurrected. Just don't know what happened to clarity. I was about to give up on this character. Start a new one. I don't know what happened to clarity. There's clarity. Escort clarity to the reflection pool. They don't seem to be knocking back. Still with me, clarity? I need some endurance back. Goodbye, everyone. I think she's going to sacrifice herself. Man. Gotta wait for Nightstar to get back. Wonder if these bosses are fearable. I doubt it. Just a waste of endurance. Not going to happen. You good guys now? Can I lure them up here? Yes, I can. Oh, that was it? Oh, the other was her duplicate, I guess. Yeah, that was annoying. That was annoying. I couldn't even be emotional about Clarity's sacrifice. I was so annoyed. $69,000 debt to work off. Yeah, there's not enough experience gained for doing that for me to recommend anybody to do that. Mansion save, such a cost. Had it not been for the actions of Clarity, I would have likely destroyed the Midnighters and all that I am or was. The talons of vengeance twisted me into an instrument of death and hate, but Clarity saved me, saved us all. Understood for the briefest of moments, while the talons were losing their hold on me and Clarity was with me, what it was to be free, what Clarity was fighting for, what the talons of vengeance seek to take from us all. I saw the plans of the talons of vengeance as well, if only their very surface. It involves the Black Knights. Clarity's last memories also included the Black Knights. Her thoughts of them flowed through me and brought me back. There is a Black Knight named Bedward. He was Clarity's first true friend. I sense in him a great and powerful ally. Seek out Bedward. Tell him that the talons of vengeance plan to breach the eternal prison and that he does not have to stand against them alone any longer. Tell him of Clarity's sacrifice and let him know that if ever he is in need, I, Ward, Spellfather of Clarity, and the Animus Arcana and Overspell of the Midnight Mansion shall stand by his side. Sir Bedware shares a loathing of the Talons of Vengeance. and will make a powerful ally. Sir Bedwer is a creature of honor. Clarity's memories show that he helped defend her and my other children. Well, where was he when we needed him? The mansion is secure. I was enjoying this quest line up to that point. Now I'll probably never ever do it again. Nor ever recommend it to anybody. All right. Such a good quest line. Then they go and ruin it. And they go and ruin it. I guess if you ignore the fighting, at some point, yeah, maybe if I had read what I was to do instead of trying to defend the mansion, if I just left them where I was and went and found Clarity right away. I don't know. Everything was so locked in on me. No matter, I couldn't get far enough away, or I don't know. I'll never try it again though. On with the quest. I know you. Clarity told me about you. I hear you're no friend to the Talon's Vent. That is good. We share a common fault. Black Knights are in great peril, outsider, and so it is with heavy heart that I ask for your help in saving my brothers from the darkness of the demons that fly on wings of ruin. Had I not sacrificed my honor to save another's, then Lorne would hear my words of warning and know them to be a good and true. But instead I have been exiled to this half-dimension. I've had to watch in silence as the Talons slowly corrupt and consume everything they touch. Now their hungry eyes have fallen upon my sword brothers. What honor I once had burns to come to their aid, but I cannot. I need your help. I will help you. Pleased I am to know that madness and evil has not taken all that are exiled to this place between worlds. I would ask you to seek audience with Lorne on my behalf, to show that outsiders also see the darkness overcoming the order may well compel him and my sword brothers to cast off the darkness which blinds them. As an outsider seeking to gain an audience with Lorne, you will need someone to act as your proxy. As I am exiled from the order, I cannot function. There is, however, one who may help. In my time here, I have encountered a drudge by the name of Carlyle. While I find his motivations to be centered around greed and self-advancement, he has proven a valuable informant. It was he that informed me that the Black Knights had arrived here in Night Ward and that outsiders had come. It was through the living spell Clarity that I learned that the outsiders opposed these talons of vengeance. Once the order is restored to its former glory, I will see to it that her sacrifice be remembered for all time. Visit Taskmaster Carlyle. That whole mission put me in a bad mood. Normally, when I get over my head like that, I say, nope, nope. And I come back after I've leveled a couple times. There was no way out. You go to the hospital, you get attacked. You go to the hospital, you get attacked. There was no way out. I could not escape. And that's poor mission design, poor quest design, whatever they're called. Missions, I guess they're called in this game. Poor mission design to not give you a way out. I wonder if my portal would have given me a way out. But not everybody has a portal. You have a lot of nerve coming here. What with all the chaos your kind has brought. Spit your breath and you can't cast portals inside missions. Spend your breath wisely and we'll deal. Waste my time and time is wax. Blah, 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 blah. I need an audience with Lauren. Black Knights, what makes you think they'll deal with an outsider like you? Our problem is their problem. It's in your best interest to find a way for us to talk cordially. So, what the Black Knights seek air in the Night Ward is responsible for our current interruption of service? Intriguing. If what you say is true, then perhaps it is in everyone's best interest to work together until the current crisis is averted. Now then, I must press on this small matter, my compensation for my efforts. These talons of vengeance have proven to be most vexing. Stealing souls, blah, blah, blah. We both win, blah, 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 blah. We do. Splendid. I'll speak with Lord Lorne, a secured audience. Meanwhile, you deal with the Talon thieves. Bring back the souls. Their hospital should have been inside the mansion. The hospital should have been inside the mansion where you could recover and then come out the door. Or you could recover, get your... There was just too much penalty in that mission. Hospital gives you debt, but should give you a chance to recover. Ten stolen souls to rescue. Stop the Talon leaders. So we've got rescues and fighting to do. There's a rescue. There's one rescue. Terrific. Look what they did there. Time for Night Star. Five seconds. You're welcome. Let's let my stealth come back. Elevator. Let's go use the door first before we take the elevator. I'll check there. Terrific. Go to hospital, putting you on a porch where the fight is. The designer of that mission is a sadist. Bet he never ran the mission himself. You're welcome. Wow. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's get some endurance back. Don't need those guys at all. Oh, bad tab. Too late now. Yes, you are free. There we go, the elevator. Still got 42,000 debt. Oops. I remembered. Okay, nobody in here. There's one. You're welcome. You are free. You are free. Yes, you are. Dead end. One last soul to rescue. Not over here. Not in here. Missed somebody somewhere. Gotta find the leaders too. These guys weren't leaders, were they? Just minions. Just minions. Here's the leaders. Okay. But I missed a soul somewhere. I like his little lantern halo. It's pretty cool. Make sure I check all these rooms. Pretty sure I did. But there it is. All right. Yeah, I guess the whole strategy about that horrible mission was as soon as you defeat the last wave, I think that's when you're supposed to go to clarity. I don't think you're supposed to fight. I think you're supposed to go down to clarity, lead her to the pool. She does her thing, and that thing that you're not supposed to fight becomes an ally. And you just lure the bosses to your ally. I suppose it's that simple. But they don't give you a chance. It's poor design. They don't give you a chance to think about it. There's no place where you can rest and think about it. Just poor design. The hospital should have been inside the mansion, so you could at least think about what's going on. Read the instructions. It appears that Carlisle's honor has held. He has indeed arranged a meeting with Lauren. Understand that it would be unwise for you to mention me to Lauren. If you do, it's unlikely he will listen. It would be best you tell him only what you know of the Talons and their plan. Anything more may jeopardize your life. There's no guarantee Lauren will listen. He has the entire order to worry about, and he likely believes that your concerns are well beneath his notice. Should he dismiss your words before they can be spoken, then you must force the matter by calling a trial by steel. If you claim victory, then honor demands that your words be both spoken and heard. Right. Trial by steel. Got it. No. It's too close to midday break. How much? Still got 35,000 debt to get rid of because of poor mission design. 4, 6, 8. Okay. That's what we'll do after my midday break. There's my build. I've still got more damage on the table for gloom, abyssal gaze, dark, obliteration. This guy can have another recharge. So, we've got damage, 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 recharge, recharge, recharge. Eight seconds. Recharge. And then damage, damage. How much does it heal? 65. Not much. It does more damage than it does heal. So I'll put a recharge. A heal. Just to see how much heal alters it. And then 2 damage, I guess. Or more heal. We'll see. Guess it wouldn't hurt to boost up my regeneration rate. This guy. Recharge, 43 seconds. 44. No need to buff up the damage on this one. It's too tiny. What can you buff? Recharge. I can get it back quicker, so it'll have 3 recharges. Doesn't need accuracy. It's already 2.0. I guess it'll be 3 recharges and 3 heals. Doesn't do enough damage to even matter. 8-second recharge. All right. Wrong keyboard. Wrong keyboard. All right. So, my YouTube people, my YouTube viewers and subscribers, thank you very much. I will see you in the next video.